Hello everybody, thanks for joining us. We are here today with Shaun Louw, who's the president of a heating and cooling company in Elk Grove Village called Mechanical 24. Hello Shaun, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, Mechanical 24 is a full service company. We service heating and cooling equipment in the Chicagoland area, and we're mainly commercial, business to business. Our clientele typically consists of McDonald's, such clients like that. And our goal is to provide a superior customer service and world-class repairs.
Mm-hmm. And Mechanical 24, you're available 24/7.
That's right.
Yep. Tell us how you got started in this business.
Well, I was working for bigger companies, working on large equipment, and putting in a lot of hours, and doing very well for myself. But I always wanted to start my own company. Had an entrepreneurial drive in me. Being from a family of entrepreneurs, it's in my blood. So what really got me thinking to make the leap was that I would go to a customer, and when I'm done with the service, I would say, "Can I help you with anything else, or do you have any questions for me?" And the general response was that wow, I've never been asked that question, and but thank you, and I'm okay, So, one thing I would also hear is that, follow-up calls were never followed up on, customers were forgotten about. So my goal was to provide a service and have a company that would pay attention to the customer. We would never forget about follow-up calls, and just provide a higher level of customer service.
Shaun, what separates you from your competition?
We have technology and software that helps us keep track of each customer's service and each customer by location and piece of equipment, so that we always follow up on our calls, and we know exactly what we have done to their equipment.
And tell us a story about how you have helped someone, or homeowner, or a corporation. You said you work with McDonald's.
In this industry, you kind of always feel like you're helping people out, which gives you a great sense of gratification. Taking a lot of pride in what you do is to me one of the most important things. So one customer sticks out in particular. He has multiple locations. This winter has been a brutal winter. Most of his business is drive-through generated, and a lot of people weren't coming through the drive-through because of snow and who knows what. There weren't as many people out on the streets, and he had multiple catastrophic failures at all of his locations. So what we did for him was we went through his service history. We looked at what was done to all the pieces of equipment. Basically, the equipment was outdated. It should be replaced. That's the best solution. But he did not have the capital to do so. So what I did is went through the service history. We selected all the parts that we had put into the equipment and taken it out of some units and put it in the better ones. Okay? Kept those and then replaced only half of what he really needed. So essentially, we saved him half of what he would have had to put down. So, saved his capital, gave him the best possible business solution for him, and, he made his choice based on the information we gave him.
I'm sure he was one happy client of yours, saving some of that money, that's for sure. What are some of the biggest myths of heating and cooling that you can share with us?
Myths of heating and cooling, well, I would say the biggest myth about our company in particular is that we're a franchise. And we're not. We're absolutely 100% family owned. My wife and I are the stockholders and sole investors in the company. We're here to service our customers, and we really, it's a way of life, and we treat our customers like they're family, and the business is one of our kids.
What should your clients or anyone looking to hire you know about heating and cooling?
For somebody who owns a business that has a lot of heating and cooling equipment, the best thing to do is to look at what your expenses are that you are spending on your equipment, and then give me a call. We'll analyze what your expenses are and why and how much you're putting into the equipment, and we'll figure out a way how to save you money and prevent problems from happening.
Shaun, if there's one piece of advice you would give to a prospective client, what would that be?
Communication. Being in touch with your contractor, with your service provider. Communication back and forth is key. We need to know exactly what's going on with the customer, with the equipment. We like to know what their business is about and what their goals are as far as their heating and cooling equipment, and so we can really provide them with a solid plan to help them prevent problems from happening.
What makes your company so unique, Shaun?
Well, what really makes us unique is our quality, attention to detail, and with our processes and the technology that we invest in, we have the ability to pay that extra attention to our customers and essentially save them money.
Fantastic. How can someone contact you to get some service done?
The best way to contact us is calling directly in. Our number is 847-987-9738, or I'm always available on email at info@mechanical24.com. You should also check out our website. It's mechanical24.com. And any questions you have or anything, I'll be glad to answer them.
Fantastic. Well, Shaun, it was great to talk to you today. We have been talking to Shaun Louw with Mechanical 24 based in Elk Grove. Thanks so much.